Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be potting up our tomato seedlings that we started in these cell packs here. So as you can see, these seedlings here, they've developed their true leaves right here. All of them have. So now is the time when you want to pot them up into a bigger pot. So what you're going to need is a pot, and I'm using a red Solo cup with drainage holes cut in the bottom. I just use scissors and cut it. You're going to need a label. I have it labeled here, honeycomb hybrid. That's one of the tomatoes in this pack here. Or if you want, you can just write it on the cup, and do it on here probably because it's smoother, but you can write the name of the tomato on the cup here if you wish. But I like to use the labels because then I can just pluck it out of the container and put it right in the ground or the pot so I know what I'm growing. You're also going to need your potting mix. I'm using Pro Mix, and I think I threw some extra seed starting mix I had in here and just mixed it up. You're going to want to make sure it's moistened, of course. Never put your plants into the dry potting mix. It's very hard to water them initially when it's so dry like that, so always moisten it. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with this honeycomb hybrid here in the back. And as you can see, there's like 3 in here. Now some people want to go ahead and keep the biggest one or strongest one and cut off the other ones, but I don't like to do that because I kind of feel wasteful doing that. So I like to separate them, and then I'll pot up each one in a separate pot. Alright, so let's pop it out of this container here. Just kind of press along the bottom and push it out. You don't really want to grab. Oops, knocking out the other ones. Kind of hard to do on the camera here. Just kind of pop it out like so. There you go. Came right out. And you see the roots on there. Look pretty nice. Now this is going to be pretty easy. It's not too root bound or anything, so it should be easy to separate. So you can kind of just get in there and work it loose like so. And separate them. Try to not break too many roots. If you break some, it'll be okay. I think I got the first one separated almost here. And there's one right there. There's the root system intact, so it looks good. Then just do the same with the other 2. Kind of be nice and gentle and let the soil fall off. And there's 2 more ready to pot up. So let's get to it. So I've got some soil here in the bottom of the pot, and I kind of fill it up until the roots kind of just touch it like that. And then what I always do is just kind of backfill like so, and always bury the stem on a tomato plant because it'll shoot out roots along that, and that's what you want. You want a nice strong tomato plant with lots of roots. This cup looks pretty big right now, but believe me, it'll fill in. It'll grow quite fast, and it'll help it keep moist with a bigger pot. Yeah, just kind of fill in up to the, I always kind of fill them up to the original leaves, these starter leaves, and just kind of fill it up to there, and then just lightly tap it in like so. Don't worry about the dirt on top, it'll be fine. And there you go, you're ready to go. I always like to tap it too, kind of let the soil pack down just a little bit. Never want to pack it in tight though. Then make sure you take your label and put it in there because you don't want to mislabel your tomatoes, right? Stick it in there and you're good to go. Now what you're going to want to do next is what I always do when I get mine done, is I'll take them and set them in a tray of water, and I'll probably do that with fertilizer in it just to give this a nice good boost, right? Set it in the tray of water, let it soak the water up, and you'll know because it'll get a lot heavier, and then you can go ahead and put it under your grow lights or in a bright window if that's what you have to do, but I put mine under grow lights. And then these will remain under my grow lights until it's time to harden them off outside. And they'll grow a lot under these lights, and I'll give you an update on that. You'll see they'll just spring up so fast. I'll have to be raising my lights every other day because they start touching it. And when you're watering them, when they get dry, you're going to want to put fertilizer in there. I use an organic fertilizer because you just want to have them keep growing and growing and be a nice strong plant when you plant them out in the garden. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, everyone.